Okay, guys, we're about to start the trial. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no clue how this murder played out. Like, being completely open, no fucking idea. Like, I've been thinking about it for a little bit. Like, right before I started the episode, I went through my notebook, I looked at all the hints. Like, I have a really, really, really far-fetched idea. Hold on. Okay, I'll tell you my idea first. Basically, I think that the two houses are not like, I'm trying to explain how this layout worked. The two houses are not facing each other, they're like right next to each other. And then the elevator flips 180, right? So then it would change the direction that you'd be facing when you're walking towards the elevator. And then when you get to the end of the hallway, the tower, I think that there's two separate like rooms, but the floor like can detach and swap. Is what I think. And I think the back doors lead to nothing. What else? Oh yeah. This idea is so fucking stupid. Okay, let me start with the alarm clocks. I think the killer changed all the clocks in the house to a different time because Nekomaru's clock is like the true clock. So that means like, because it was like it's a radio clock or whatever, so it's an extremely accurate clock. So if we're trusting that clock over everything else, all the other clocks in the houses were wrong. They said they heard the noise at 5:30, and I think that noise was probably the sound of the pillar falling down, cracking Nekomaru in the head. Or okay, here's my insane idea: Nekomaru falling and cracking his head on the pillar, and in the process knocking the pillar down. Okay, that's my crazy theory. Hear me out. Anyways, for the alarm clocks, let me finish that first. Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru go down the stairs at around 5 a.m. I think at that time it was already near 7 because that's when Nekomaru would be going downstairs to do Tai Chi. I think that's what time the Tai Chi started. I think it was 7. So he was probably heading down for the Tai Chi. And then Fuyuhiko heard the alarm clock go off at 5:30, and then right after that they heard the loud noise, and then so did Akane also heard it at 5:30. So I think that at that time it was already actually 7:30, putting Nekomaru's death, because his clock was stopped at 7:30. That's what I think is happening with the time. Plus, Monokuma said that everybody had missed Monokuma Tai Chi. So that means nobody actually made it on time. Even though supposedly by the time they got there it was just around 7. So something's not adding up. Something's not adding up there. Okay, now for the actual murder of Nekomaru. I mean, like, I genuinely, like, I still can't, I don't understand how the building really works. Like, I had a couple ideas, but I couldn't really be like, oh, it's this one for sure. Like, I couldn't really tell. So, the idea was that the buildings are next to each other, right? And so there's 2 different towers, but just the floor moves. So like the wall and the doors, they all just stay the same. So then I am not sure how they got Nekomaru all tied up. I think maybe they pressed his sleep button somehow. Don't know how they would have done that, but if they did manage to press the sleep button, they could have moved his body while he was technically still alive. I mean, like, they could have moved the room while he was technically still alive. So he didn't have to be dead at that point yet. That was around after 7. I mean, he probably walked into Strawberry Tower of his own volition. Maybe the killer was waiting there for him. And then... Ooh! He got killed, not killed, but he at least got knocked out in the Grape Tower. I'm not sure how they knocked him out and got him all tied up, but they did. And then after that, what was the loop at the edge of the wire for? I don't know what that was about. But I think maybe they had put him to sleep and had him all tied up, switched the towers, went to Strawberry Tower to... Wait. I'm thinking if they did go into the dead room, the ultimate weapon might be the towers. That's my idea. These are like really far-fetched ideas, I'm not gonna lie, but I just like, I can't think that I don't think the hammer is the ultimate weapon. Like, I don't understand why that would be. Let's see, what else? The key to this is going to be figuring out why there was a loop at the edge, at the other end of the wire. There was blood at the top of the pillar, which means that he had to have somehow hit his head on the pillar. And so, like, the only two ways that I could think of that happening is if the pillar fell on his head or if he fell on the pillar. And if he fell on the pillar, like, the ground has to, like, be able to move somehow. But why? His alarm was set to 7:30. Whoever put him to sleep probably also either set his alarm or just kept him asleep, and then that's when he died. I mean, either way, he died at 7:30. I just don't know if he woke up because of the alarm or if that... Because his alarm was set for 7:30. Yeah, if the alarm was set for 7:30, that means the killer probably set it, right? The killer broke? Why would they have to break the button to Strawberry Hall? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start the trial. Okay, I'm gonna start the trial, and then I feel like I just, like, don't have enough information. I need to hear these people... No, but I should be able to... with the information that I have, I should be able to just... But I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I don't... Even if I have an idea of how the building is structured now, I don't know how they would have killed Nekomaru. Like, I just... I don't know. Breaking the elevator door and breaking the doors to the towers. Why did they put the chain at the back of Strawberry Hall? Was that to make... the chain at the Grape Hall on the Strawberry door. Was that to fake out everyone else trying to find it? Or did the killer think that that door led to Strawberry Hall? Assuming they did know about the structure, then they probably just put that chain on it to be a fake out. I don't know. Okay, let's hear some people's accounts. If it's based on, like, what I was just saying just now, my theory, that's pretty much targeting, like, Nagito and Sonia. Yeah, because everyone else had an alibi.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
I'm also tired, bro. It's so late.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's gonna start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No. Do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings starting to shake and rumble. And then, it suddenly appeared before us. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What are you even talking about? Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna go. Okay, wait. This bear coming out of the ground, low-key, completely debunked my whole theory on what was going on. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, whatever, fuck it. Okay, people. Hajime, I don't really got you this time. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're
Jeez.
pathetic.
At least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you
I
cannot
agree. I
escape.
detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying don't go inside.
It's nearly
How interesting.
showtime!
If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, shall we get moving as well?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah,
It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
damn it!
Ugh, but it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward... We're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just step ladders for everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man,
That's why I was prepared to come a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that.
Well,
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer murder. Mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. Bitch. Don't fucking play with me right now, Nagito. You motherfucker. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. Damn. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways, we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone is waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? So of course, students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me of how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake, and ascended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened.
Well now.
I understand your desire to apply this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Hey,
Come on
don't go talking
now.
without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now
Otherwise,
I'm
I'll roll a dice and beat
really
things up.
angry.
I'll give you a sex change operation.
That many times. Oh my god.
Hey, what an extreme punishment.
Now then.
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls.
And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Oh my god, bro. Is it Nagito? Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. Because listen, I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Because also when Nagito brought out that, like, the files, I was also thinking, like, oh, maybe Nekomaru also, like, kind of tried to stage a suicide or whatever to, like, save everyone from hunger. But, fuck, now I don't know. Like, and then I saw the rope around him, and I was like, yeah, that's not it. What the hell? I thought I had skills, bro. Oh. I don't really know what that does, but whatever.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. In the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Yes, please. Please.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Okay.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was
with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Okay, relax.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
Wait, it couldn't have been Sonia because then the body discovery announcement went off. That's right. So fucking Nagito then, you son of a bitch.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Okay, well, it would have to be...
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Right?
We don't have
Get us
the
back on
luxury of
track.
discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time
There's
has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand.
Oh, that was such a
The weapon.
backhanded thing to say. Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared of him. Why is he getting closer?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that probably looked like a weapon was the hammer, but like, I don't think it was.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
That's what I thought.
No,
too.
the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
Oh,
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
me looking hammer.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided! Use that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why
Beat 'em
can't
up.
you accept
Pick 'em up.
it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Correct.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Yeah.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Wrong.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon.
Correct.
So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon,
Correct.
right?
Again, as always, my wife, Chiaki. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene, it had to be the broken pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Correct.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yes. What do you mean, why, Akane? Oh my gosh. That's no use, it's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
That's why I was thinking, like...
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Yeah, but even if he lifted it, like, why would it have hit his own head?
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
No, but I think that's, like, still related. Like, the fact that he was the only one who'd be able to move that pillar, I think that is still related. But it does bother me a little. That word suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently the road to suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Am I getting it to fall
For
over?
reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
She's so cute. I still think she's evil, but she's cute.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Oh, were the pillar fragments on
What
top
about tipping
of
the
it?
pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
No, they were underneath his body, right?
Even I could probably tip it over.
Wait, if they were underneath his body...
Considering the
that thing...
pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Oh, I forgot about the pillar fragments.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Okay, if the pillar fragments were... Ah, I forgot about... I should have looked through this. I didn't even look through my... Or there are no fragments on top. Okay, so that means the thing didn't fall on top of it. It was underneath him.
Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong! If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Yes.
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
Maybe it's the sound. The next one that's gonna come up is maybe the sound.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
We can't. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Ooh! Another way to use that pillar to kill. Was it what I said? There's no way. There's no way, right? Like, he didn't fall on top of the pillar, right? Another way to use that pillar.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, What way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Why is he so upset?
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
Oh, he's sick
What
of
a
us.
waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you.
Also, it's
So I
not
guess I
him.
should lend a hand.
Okay, cool. Right? It's not him? Am I tripping? Or is he acting to make us think?
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Is he trying to make us, like, think?
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Combined with a specific item.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Okay.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Yes.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Okay.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of Vic. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your
Since
four dark
when did
devils
they
of
get
destruction.
So close?
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Correct.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
Mm-hmm.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of
Oh
hope,
god,
aren't
though,
you?
like he's so true. This is so right.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Yes.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building,
Okay.
and both houses are linked
Looking
to the
at this
central
map,
tower.
I think that like that you see like on the right how the Strawberry House is there. I think it's like on the side of Grape House instead, and then it has a separate circle, like a separate tower, and so the bottom of the tower is they like move. They like go underground and move, which is what I thought. But then the fucking Monokuma rock just like came and destroyed the whole thing. So like, like, and then in the dead room, where was it? That was in Strawberry House. There was like a underground hatch or something. So I don't know. Maybe that leads to both rooms.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
She's so funny. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. What do you mean strange feeling in a tower, bro? What the fuck?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
I don't think
Is
they're
that
the
really
exact
it?
same place.
weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay. What the hell is strange feeling in the tower, bro? Regardless of whether... Oh, it's this one. Hello.
The tower
Oh,
and
shoot, I
Great
didn't want to
Tower
click that. Please, sorry.
are actually the exact same.
There you go.
No, that's wrong!
That's fucking cool.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of
Your
rebellion.
kingdom.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Correct.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Okay.
Bow down. Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving
the
from
fuck?
Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
What? Girl, what?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
Girl, what?
Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the pillar, the body, everything. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Oh, everything. Okay, yeah, I know what I gotta cut now. Yes.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
What?
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the
the
futuristic
chain?
rope, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
What? Not the broken doorknob or the chain. Oh no, it wouldn't be the broken doorknob.
Don't you?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime.
Oh my
Allow me to
God,
cut
okay.
through those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Yes.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. No, Hajime, don't rely on him. You got this shit. You got this shit. Lock in. Don't rely on him.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret, the life-threatening game.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
What the fuck, you smart-ass motherfucker. Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Oh, I get how it's built. Does that mean that it goes down one floor? So like it goes down and then it rotates 180 degrees, and so the other side of the building is on the other side, I guess. And so then the hallways are both like the same hallway, just on different floors. Okay, I see. I wasn't thinking that it went up and down at all, just because like they said it moves horizontally or whatever the fuck. But if it does move up and down, then yeah, then... But then also, weren't there like multiple floors though? So yeah, then there must be... Okay. There must be... Like, I wish I could show you what I think the layout looks like. Like, I don't know how to describe this. But the floors must shift up and down or something. And so, yeah, okay, so I guess that door does lead to nowhere.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture,
Yes.
right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
You're so irritating. Bro is like actually really aggravating.
Here!
Yeah.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Oh, the fact that we were on the first floor. It would have been...
Here!
Yes, sir! I'm so good at this.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like
And
this.
I can. Nagito, me and Hajime can. So
It
shut
might
the
be
fuck up.
possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Bro, Hajime's the one who's picking up all of your fucking knobs. Shut up.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The final dead room? Or one of the towers? Probably the final dead room though, right?
Top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Wait. Y'all, I'm so confused. Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? Where the fuck did he come from, bro? He came from the top floor? How the fuck? There was a trapdoor. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive? Oh fuck. God, no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many? Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yeah. I mean, how else would you... Oh my god, please. Okay. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or different buildings? They're the same... Okay. How are Strawberry House and horizontally? Dun, 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 dun. What? Wait, what do you mean vertically? What does horizontally mean? What does vertically mean? Oh, as in like they're like on top of each other?
It's all coming together! Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Right.
So where did Grape House go?
Uh-huh.
There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Uh-huh. Below?
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
But then why wouldn't the elevator make, like... Okay, whatever. I guess I was thinking about the elevator stuff too, seriously. Because I was like, the elevator, like, did not move at all. Like, that shit was still as fuck. I guess it can still move vertically. Okay, so then they're on top. Okay.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's
Oh my
clear where
God,
Strawberry
and then
House is
that makes
located.
sense. That actually does make sense. Okay. Yeah. Is that what I said earlier? I genuinely can't remember when I said that. Did I say that they were on top of each other? Where Strawberry House is located. Strawberry is the floors above Grape House.
I see!
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Correct.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
I did think that.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
It's true?
I didn't even.
The building
oh my
was
gosh,
really
I didn't
like
even think
that?
that like the two buildings were stacked on top of each other.
That's right! Those
Until
two
after I saw
houses
the
exist
photo.
on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Yup.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
It's like a.
Aw, your precious
Elevator.
hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
God, you're so pathetic.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a
Oh
dummy.
my God, are you stupid?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Why does she love him
No
so
fair!
much?
You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Why is she taking my man, bro? Hands off, Sonia. But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
One of the bodies in one of the towers was a fake. Is it the chain this time to prove that they're not? It's not a dummy.
a dummy!
Oops. Okay, wait, what the fuck? It has to be
Then
this.
hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy!
Oh my god.
No,
What
that's
the
wrong.
fuck? I already used that one. I didn't. Okay. Right. Did I not use
Nekomaru's
that one?
body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that. The parts I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body I moved to.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different
Oh,
story.
Accusations being made.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
You are the ultimate mechanic.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Yeah, no, he's not.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Facts.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Oh my god. A device like that? A device that transfers things to different floors in the same building. Bro, shut the fuck up. I feel like I've seen that before. Hangman's Gambit? Yeah. Give me this fucking... Bro. Give me an E.
I got it!
Got it.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself.
Yes, sir.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Facts.
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Yep.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall,
I was low-key just spitting out shit earlier. But was I cooking? Did the killer suspend Nekomaru to the door? But then why was he so banged up? Okay.
it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a
Bro,
grape
that's
on the
probably
far
just a
back door when you enter
distraction.
from Strawberry Tower.
You're focusing too much on like...
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The only thing they have in common is the floor.
I see!
Yeah.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
Correct.
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator.
I see!
Yo!
So that's it.
Called that
The
shit.
elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Yes.
Only the floor moved?
Yes.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Yes.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but
They're probably just for show.
they're probably just for
Yes,
show.
that's what I thought too.
just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building
What do you mean
had
you
a
don't get it? We
totally
just
twisted
explained it, bro.
personality.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
That the killer either wanted to make us misunderstand or they also didn't know.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button, no, you don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
So it was
the appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Yep.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see, now that you mentioned, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree, what does this mean? That the elevator can rotate 180 degrees? What? The two houses connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? The contradiction. Okay.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Is that really correct? Okay. I think it was the
The
second
two
one.
houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
I think it is vertical still, but,
However,
like,
at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that wasn't what I thought it was. It was Kajuichi's account. Okay. Perfect.
If the two houses are connected
Oh my
vertically...
god, I'm actually like...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not
However, if the contact elevator is behind,
The towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
Was it the vertically one?
If the
Oh,
two
shit.
houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Oh, okay,
No, that's
yeah.
wrong.
Had me nervous there for a second. What the fuck?
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
Oh, just... It was
Isn't
also
that right,
moving-
Kazuichi?
Yeah, it was
Huh?
also moving.
Me?
Come on. You used the
Horizontally.
elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Correct.
Right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Yep.
Rotated 180 degrees?
meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Yes.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side,
Oh, I would not have thought of it like that.
which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at
Yes.
Strawberry House.
Yep. Wow, I didn't think it was even on the
An
outside
elevator
of it.
that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
They pressed his button in Grape House, tied him up, tied the loop onto the door handle, went to Strawberry House, pressed the button, got the elevator to go all the way to the bottom floor. Nekomaru set his alarm clock, or the murderer set Nekomaru's alarm for 7:30. When Nekomaru woke up, he like freaked out, tried to move, fell, hit his head on the tower, on the pillar. Pillar fell, broke underneath. Nekomaru falls on top of all the rubble. But why was he so beat up? I don't know. Okay.
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that
So
now.
bad.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
The Octagon. Okay, well the thing is a pentagon and a square, right? Or not a square, but a rectangle. So I'm thinking if they're on top of each other, it's gonna make there be 8 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I see!
What?
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yes.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Now you're underestimating me, bro.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place in between the two buildings. Grape and the strawberry.
Here!
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yes.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
It's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
Mm-hmm.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Mm-hmm.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Yup, I fucking called the ultimate weapon too.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery.
Mm-hmm.
And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Mm-hmm.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular
It
crime.
really is.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Oh my god. I'm only halfway there, there's no way.
Like I say each time,
Okay, yeah.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so
funny.
easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building
Yes.
structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon?
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes,
But he realized that they're not.
I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder
Was
for
this
the
murder
sake of
committed by
hope.
the traitor or
Murder
whatever?
is
So it's
simply
a murder for despair?
Forcibly sacrificing
why he's
others for
against it?
one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
Yep, this is what I want to get into.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. Right. Oh shit.
I see!
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
No, I might be the goat. Bro, I might be the goat. Oh my god.
That I don't know yet.
Hold on.
Don't
Hajime,
just
let me
make
go.
things up when you
Let me
don't
fucking
know
go.
the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
No, you can't.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Yes.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Oil on the pillar.
But my gut
Get
is
ready to
going
eat this
crazy right
bullet.
now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. They hanged him from his foot to the doorknob. Okay.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Yeah.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
Oh.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
So it'd be the...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
There's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Jackie seems to have an idea, but what could that be?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Oh, I should have just... Oh wait, no, that's true. Sorry. Sorry,
If
I
you
was being
arrange it a
hasty.
certain way,
I was
you
being
can cause
hasty.
the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Yeah.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Go. Yes.
I agree with that!
There you go.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
It did.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yes.
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
Yep.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Yep.
And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy. So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Yes, however. Clock's alarm timer.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Ooh, I need to tell my cuts better.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Cook.
What? Nekomaru fell on his... Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm getting better.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As
Yep.
long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Yep.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why...
Bro!
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but... Oh, I see. So they didn't think it was gonna come off because he had tried. Well, wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Okay.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yep. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor.
I see.
Yep.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See? I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Another mystery I don't understand, seriously. It's just one after another. But I can't check over the time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. I mean, bro, they obviously... Okay. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Hiko's account.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Oh. A radio clock.
Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong! No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Yep.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Correct.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Well, no.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
No, Gundam, stop. Stop, Gundam.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. Yeah, absolutely. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. I think if I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Think. Which game is it gonna be? Okay, Logic Dive, I can do this. Oh, what did Hajime not misunderstand? The time in the building. Wait, what the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? Oh, there's no way. Oh my gosh! Guys, I can't do this type of fucking... Which clock was tampered with? The building's clock. which house at the wrong time? Both houses. Okay, okay, okay. Please.
It's all coming together. You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by
Yes.
changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how
Oh shoot. She's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. I wanna say it was off an hour. It's either Akane or Fuyuhiko's account, I think.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Probably Fuyuhiko.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was
7:30.
clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
he's not the type to let
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay, I'm gonna try. There's two options that I think you could do, but I'm gonna try
If the
this one
time in the
first.
building
Are there any clues that
We
can be
definitely
used to
definitely
narrow?
this
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
There you go.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
What?
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
If the rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it was 2 hours then.
I see!
Why did I
Nekomaru's
say
alarm
1
went off
hour,
at
bro?
7:30.
What?
And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30,
I can't do math. Holy shit.
that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving
Did I
pretty
say 2
badly.
hours?
There's no
Yes,
way
I
we would have
can't remember.
noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
Alibi.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, actually, that would have to be the reason. Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you
Oh,
definitely
that's
get
true. I
Nekomaru
didn't
to
even-
the tower alone,
Yeah,
right?
Yep. Yeah, he
From
would have
there,
to be
the
targeted.
killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
I mean, I guess if I really thought about it, I could have put that together, but yeah, I guess he was really targeted. Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. What, the sleep Oh wait, sorry, I thought they were talking about the alarm on his chest. Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
Yeah.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, at that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think
Smart
about
ass
it,
murderer.
I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Yeah, he said everyone was late.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Geez, how outrageous. I didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut
Yeah,
gallery.
I was about to say.
Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going
Yep.
to say next.
Yep, his account.
What the hell do you mean?
King, your account. The alarm.
You
bell.
witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah.
Are you talking about...
Yep.
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which
Nagito.
means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Nagito. I mean, Nagito doesn't have an alibi, but...
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
Oh, are they in the... Unless one of them is lying. One of them is lying.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House.
They're about to talk about like the different types of rooms.
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them.
Oh, okay, so it is
the same
rooms.
goes for me too.
Okay, so like the rooms were different quality or whatever, and then different, was it ventilation or something?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Yep.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
Type of room, bro.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common. And I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Yeah. Okay. Wait, I can't remember what these rooms were. Okay.
I got it!
Deluxe room.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Oh, they have insulation, is that what it was? Soundproof. Oh, it says soundproof. Also insulation. Severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not
They're
hear the
soundproof.
rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
It's fucking easy, bro.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru.
Crap!
Who the fuck? Oh wait, who was the other guy staying in the... I'm so stupid. Who was the other guy staying in the... Gundam? Whoever got second place, please tell me it wasn't Gundam, bro. I'm gonna be ill. Bro, say it ain't so.
You're the only one!
No.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
No. Oh my god, if you're about to tell me some bullshit like he was worried his hamsters were gonna starve, I swear to God.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
No. Oh my god. I wanted Sonia to be evil so bad. I didn't want it to be Gundam.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the
Oh
wire.
my fucking god, the hamster pressed the button.
In order
bro.
to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for
Oh my
Nekomaru at the
God,
tower.
The hamster pressed the button.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Okay, I'll stop giving Sonia shit from now on. I think I've been coming at her a little bit too strongly.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears.
Where's his fourth? Oh, there it is.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Wait a damn minute.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Yep.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Okay. Secret passageway.
Was the only means of travel between the...
There you go.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
It does exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nuggeto.
You're the
I
only
love how
one!
smug he looks in that.
Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nuggeto, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which...
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame! However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay. I have no idea which one is gonna be.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Yes!
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Don't want to drown in the maelstrom.
Oh my
Allow me to
God.
cut through those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
Got that all from the dead room.
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case,
Bro, Gundam was
they
not
obviously
on my radar
know about
because
the
I did
secret
not want
passage
him to
too,
be on
right?
my radar. I literally was not even questioning this motherfucker.
Seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, The button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so you was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
What?
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Oh God.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
I wonder if his execution is gonna include his hamsters, bro.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
But it's not.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. And just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Ah, shit. My worst.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David... It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end! Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
We were just getting close, Gundam.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's
Yes,
neck?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
We did. Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox on B. Haha, soon the door doesn't open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
It did.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
What the fuck?
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
What? What the fuck? This is devastating. I'm covering the screen. I can't handle this. I don't want to see this. Oh, his little smile. Oh, he left them behind. Oh my god, wait, that's so sad, bro. Wait, that actually is making me really sad. What? Oh my god, he definitely did that to, like, sacrifice himself, bro. There's no fucking way. There's no way, 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 there's no way.
Gundam. No, no.
Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spend so much time worrying about each other and things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Good shit, y'all. Good fucking shit. Another 3 hours. It's 2:30 a.m. That was a crazy fucking trial. Like, I did not guess who it was. Loki, I came in clutch with how the murder happened though. What the fuck? I did not mean to guess that. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. Fuck, good night.